Hi, this is David Butler, and I'd like to show you my portfolio website. Um, I wanted to do the portfolio site because I wanted to be able to add to it later, and I wanted it to be simple and really quite basic, pretty much broken up into a couple categories and then room to expand. But anyway, I called it DB Illustrated for my initials, and this is the home page. If you can view more, it will take you to the navigation page where I have all of my works, well, not all of them, but a few of them split up into categories. I did illustration, portraiture, and studio. I also have an About Me page. There's just a little snippet here talking about how I've always loved to draw my animals, and then I'm connected to them, just like the connections that we have with them and our friends, and how it inspires what I do and what I want to try to capture. My education here, and if you click get in touch, this will be my contact page. I have a link to my Pinterest down here, but let's go through the portfolio with illustration. I just have a few on here, things that I did for school, really. These are illustrations for a children's book we did in one of the drawing classes an earlier semester. And then these are projects from Mrs. Hobbs' class. And I broke them up just into rough categories. I mean, some of these could be considered portraits, I guess, but these are my portraits that I included, which is my brother here. I did this one a few years ago, and it kind of is where I want to go in my paintings. I'd like to create things more like this and like this with the colors. But these are all colored pencils on Bristol. This one is on construction paper, and this is Frida Kahlo. And these are words to song lyrics from Supertramp, which is one of my favorite bands. And then if we go back to studio, these are some of my more formal stuff, I suppose. This was the leaf design that we had for Mr. LaFazo's class, and I was really happy with the way that turned out. That was one of the first projects I remember feeling really good about, and like I was really happy to be here and doing this. And then this is a replication of Mrs. Scott's House by Edward Hopper. This is hanging in the Mayor Museum at Randolph, and I did a paper on him for my first art history semester. And the second one, I copied his work for the final. I just really enjoy how he captures that light on the hill and how drastic that change is, but how soft it is at the same time. I'd really like to practice more of that and kind of go bigger scale. And when I'm finished with these classes and have more time, I definitely want to get back into painting, just because of how much I've learned since being here. And then this is my still life. This is my favorite thing that I've done so far at CVCC. This was in Mrs. Peters' class, and yeah, I'm really proud of that one. And this is my site. I really wanted it to be relatively simple because I don't want a lot of decoration. I want the art to kind of speak for itself and decorate the page. This is just because I feel like the colors go with everything else. And I wanted it to be pretty clean and simple. So I wanted to break it up like this so later on I can add more things and add more categories. But anyway, thanks so much for listening, and have a great day.